So the practice is resting with a supportive touch, and then moving into resting in the midst of our experience without any particular focus. So to begin with, finding our posture, connecting with the seat, the cushion, the ground beneath us. So our posture feels reasonably stable. And then lengthening and aligning the spine, honouring the curves of the spine as we do this, lengthening the back of the neck and lifting the crown towards the ceiling. And you might just want to roll the shoulders back and down to open the heart center with a relaxed downward gaze. But if you need to, you could close the eyes. And then for our hands, placing one hand on top of the other with the thumbs touching, and then allowing the hands to rest in the lap. And our intention for this practice is simply to be present, to be curious about what's happening, with a sense of kindness towards ourselves and our experience. Maybe an intention to notice whenever the mind wanders, and then an intention to be present once more. Or you might have your own intention. And then connecting with your motivation, the reasons why you make the time to practice meditation. Maybe you hope to benefit in some way, gain insight into the workings of the mind, or develop some peace of mind and clarity. And then allowing our intention and motivation to fall into the back of the mind, tuning into the sensations of breathing in the body. And if it helps your mind to settle, you might want to breathe in a little deeper, breathe out a little longer, seeing if it's possible to make the in-breath and the out-breath a similar length, and phrases can help with this. So as we breathe in, saying to ourselves, this is an in-breath. And as we breathe out, saying to ourselves, this is an out-breath. And as we do this, there might be thought or thinking activity happening. Just let that be and choose to focus on regulating the breathing with the phrases, this is an in-breath, this is an out-breath. And now becoming curious about how the out breath feels. Are you noticing any sense of release or letting go each time the body breathes out? And then, just as the body releases the out breath, seeing if the mind can release involvement with thoughts, allowing thoughts to move freely through the mind. And now letting go of any phrases and allowing the breath to relax back into its natural breathing rhythm. Allowing the body to breathe itself. And becoming curious about whatever physical sensations are happening across the body. Curious about different intensities of sensation happening in different parts of the body. Different textures of sensation in different parts of the body. Any contrasts in sensation across the body. So feeling the hands where they're resting. So one hand on top of the other with the thumbs touching, resting in the lap. How does that feel in the hands? Sensing one hand resting upon the other, another hand resting upon the lap. Sensing the buttocks and the thighs resting upon the chair or cushion. Feeling the feet where they rest on the ground. And from the feet, widening our focus to become aware of the whole body as the whole body rests, unconditionally supported by the ground. Whole body resting, surrounded by space. And just as we can allow the whole body to rest, unconditionally supported by the ground beneath, allowing the mind to rest, unconditionally supported in the body, with no need to do anything. And whenever we allow the mind to rest in this way, after a while, we'll probably notice that we've become distracted. The mind has wandered, become caught up in thinking. And whenever this happens, it's an opportunity to be curious about where the mind has wandered to. Be curious about the mind wandering habits of this mind. And then allowing our intention to bring us back into presence. And once we're present, grounding in the body, with a light focus on the sensations of touch beneath the thumbs or between the thumbs. And from this, opening out to become aware of the whole of our experience, allowing the meditation to unfold itself. Grounding in the body, light focus on the touch between the thumbs, simultaneously open to whatever is unfolding in our experience, moment after moment. And if the mind is quite busy this evening, no problem. The mind's just busy. Maintaining our focus on the touch between the thumbs can be a support to help us remain present in the midst of a busy mind. But whenever the mind feels more settled, I invite you to gradually lighten the touch between the thumbs until they're no longer touching, and we simply rest without any particular focus, open to our whole experience as it unfolds, resting in the midst of our experience. Trusting our intention to be present to wake us up whenever the mind is wandered. When the mind has wandered, casually curious about where it's gone. Then taking our time once more to connect with the body, feeling the touch between the thumbs, and then opening to the whole of our experience. And if the mind feels settled, lightening the touch between the thumbs until they're separate. And then resting without any particular focus at all. Open and aware. Allowing our experience to be as it is. No need to try, no need to strive, no need to make anything in particular happen. Being with our experience as it is, whatever our experience is. No need to think about anything, no need to figure anything out. Trusting the mind to know whatever it needs to know in its own time and in its own way. And whenever we notice that the mind has wandered, casually curious about where it's wandered to, patiently, kindly coming back to ground in the body, feeling the touch between the thumbs, simultaneously open to whatever else is happening, thoughts, emotions, sensations, perceptions, images, memories, allowing our experience to unfold itself. No right or wrong. And if the mind settles, just separating the thumbs, resting without focus in choiceless awareness. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to achieve. And as we come towards the end of this practice together, taking a few moments to congratulating ourselves for making the time to practice meditation, appreciating our commitment to our practice, our commitment to our mental health and well-being. Acknowledging any benefits from the practice this evening, any insights, any clarity or peace of mind. Wishing that those benefits grow for all of us here. Any growth in clarity, happiness, peace might be shared with our friends and our families, and in particular with those who are mentioned in the chat box, so that the benefits from our practice ripple out into our world in ever widening circles.